All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us, still on the matter. Yoruba nation are going back, exactly what it is, exactly what the people are talking about. Yeah, so a lot of things are going on right now in the Yoruba land that everybody needs to tackle. Sunday, Igboho to Makinde against auxiliary and what auxiliary had done against the Yoruba people, most especially in Ibadan. Right now, the governor has been against auxiliary, the same auxiliary that has worked for the governor Makinde in many things. Now a lot of people are coming out that the governor himself has a cause to settle. Yes, the governor himself has many things to answer. In fact, he has cases to answer. Why is it that it is now that you are now against auxiliary? Have you forgotten all the atrocities that you have used this same auxiliary to commit? Everybody is coming out one after the other. Remember, then Chief Sunday Igboho came out and he sent a very strong message to the governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, that you should try as much as possible to stop auxiliary, because all is causing in the land in Soka area is causing trouble for the people. And then according to what had been gathered, it was gathered that auxiliary had the backing of the governor Seyi Makinde. Now, why is Seyi Makinde now against auxiliary? Because then, according to what had been happening, as far as Oyo State is concerned, auxiliary had been a strong man that nobody could arrest. Even now they are telling us that he has firearms in his house. Is this the first time? And everybody is of the opinion that when he was still working for the governor Seyi Makinde, why is it that no policeman went to arrest him? Why is it that when he was still working and doing all sorts of atrocities, committing all sorts of atrocities for this same governor, why is it that nobody was able to detect this? Then he had the backing of the governor, but nothing happened after all the atrocities. Now everybody is coming out that the governor himself has a case to answer onto this matter, because a lot of things have been destroyed. The backbone, the backing that he gave auxiliary made auxiliary to misbehave in the whole Oyo State. Then everybody was coming out that what this man was perpetrating was very wrong. But you could remember then that auxiliary was wanted, and he came out, he said a lot of things that nobody could arrest him because he is working for the governor. You can imagine all sorts of things. In fact, I'm going to read that out for you so that you will understand what has actually happened, what has actually transpired between auxiliary and the governor Seyi Makinde. Why is it that it is now that the governor is now coming out to say auxiliary should be brought to book? What about all the atrocities he had performed for you? Why in the first place did you even choose auxiliary to be perpetrating this evil? Why is it that you gave auxiliary all the backends? My brother, my sister, just listen to this. Now, sometimes in June 3rd 2023, according to what had been gathered, yes, from Daily Post, he made it clear that you can't declare me wanted. Ex or your PMS chairman auxiliary tells police. And then onto this one, it had been made clear that the former chairman of the disciplinary committee of park management system PMS in Oyo State, Mr. Mukaila Lamidi, has declared that the police in the state cannot declare him wanted. Lamidi, popularly known as auxiliary, said this while speaking on a live radio program on Fresh FM 105.9 Ibadan, monitored by Daily Post on Saturday morning. Daily Post recalls that Governor Seyi Makinde had a few days ago dissolved the PMS led by Lamidi. Okay, and then onto this one, Makinde dissolved park management system in Oyo. The Oyo State Police Command on Friday said that Lamidi had been declared wanted due to some allegations leveled against him. Meanwhile, Lamidi has however said that the police could not declare him wanted because he did not fight anyone. He added that all the allegations levied against him are not correct, hence the police cannot declare him wanted. Lamidi, who spoke in Yoruba language, added that he would support whatever the state governor Seyi Makinde wants. Can you hear that? They were of the opinion that he was destroying the peace of Ibadan land, the peace in Oyo State, and he was declared wanted. What did he say? He said nobody, no police can arrest him because he has been working for the governor, that he will do whatsoever the governor wants, meaning it's everything that the governor wanted. Remember, this one was said around June 3rd, 2023, after the governor dissolved the PMS. After he was dissolved, he was now wanted by the Nigerian police, and he said nobody could arrest him because he is working for the governor, that whatsoever he did was what the governor asked him to do, meaning all the atrocities he was performing, he had the backing of the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde. Now everybody is of the opinion that why is it that it is now that the governor is coming out against auxiliary? Now the police went to his house. They said they discovered firearms. Who gave him all those things? Who gave him all those things? Who gave him the power to do all those things? That now that he has disappointed the governor by not carrying out the job he's supposed to carry out for the governor, it's now that the governor now knows that auxiliary is bad. Everybody is of the opinion that the governor of Oyo State has a case to answer. According to what he said earlier, he made it clear that whatever the state governor Seyi Makinde wants, that's what he will do. Okay, and he spoke further that he had warned his followers not to fight anyone because no one can fight the government and go away with it. I am not against the boss said, but the allegation of wanted level against me is not my own because I did not fight. I did nothing. Okay, all the policemen that went to gather guns, please, a warrior is bigger than a hunter. Can you hear that? He said he is a warrior. A warrior for who? For Seyi Makinde. And he said he's not a hunter, that he is bigger than hunter. Even if I have such things, will I keep them in my house? Am I a fool? On the issue of transport union, I will support whatever Governor Makinde wants. I am not against him. I cannot fight the government. If he says that I am there, and if he says that I am not there, so shall it be. But I am still PDP to the core because Makinde is my benefactor. Can you hear that? Because Makinde is his benefactor, is his backbone. He has done well for him. Okay, Seyi Otunba too, they are my benefactor. I will support whatever they want. Meaning everything that auxiliary had done wrong was supported by the governor of Oyo State. You remember when they invaded the house of Chief Sunday Igboho? At the end of the day, because the governor had earlier said he doesn't want Yoruba nation to be proclaimed again, simply because then they were working for the government of Buhari. Buhari was against Yoruba nation. And when they invaded, if I thought they want to invade anywhere in your state, the governor must know about it. When they invaded the house of Chief Sunday Igboho, the governor will not tell us, he was not informed. All the DSS that they were taken from Ekiti State, they used that. According to the news that got to us, they picked different DSS from different states, from different southwestern part of the country, of the state in southwest, to invade Chief Sunday Igboho's house. Before anything will happen, the governor will be aware. Now, auxiliary made it clear that whatever he did, everything he did has the backing of the governor. When they invaded the house of Chief Sunday Igboho, after the DSS came in, we could remember very well the man Kokoro. How was he kpied? It was this same auxiliary who sent them. The governor sent them. He had the backing of the governor to make sure they brought down the warriors of Chief Sunday Igboho. At the end of it all, what happened? They kpied Kokoro because he is for Chief Sunday Igboho backing the Yoruba Nation movement. At the end of it all, the same governor is now coming out to say auxiliary is in a mess. When auxiliary was having all these firearms, where was the commissioner of police in Oyo State? What did they do? Everybody was, everybody looked away as if nothing happened. Everybody pretended as if nothing happened, because the same auxiliary that you are now taking out, that you are now dragging, because he is no longer working for the governor. But when he was doing all those bad things for the governor, nobody said anything. Now everybody is coming out that the governor has a case to answer, because a lot of things have been destroyed in Oyo State. And then according to who happened to be the warrior, the person is auxiliary. He happened to be the warrior working for that same governor Seyi Makinde. Then why now are you now saying the same auxiliary that you have used to perpetrate evil is now an enemy of yours? When the people were complaining that what auxiliary was performing, what he was doing against the Yoruba people, against the people of Oyo State was wrong, what did the governor say then? Why didn't the governor say he should be arrested? Then why now that he has stopped working for the governor, and now governor is now waking up to say no, this man must be brought to book? Everybody is of the opinion that Governor Seyi Makinde, you have a case to answer. My brother, my sister, a lot of things had gone wrong as far as this Yoruba land is concerned, and a lot of people cried during this period. What has the governor has to say about that? Auxiliary is of the opinion that he had the backing of the governor Seyi Makinde. Now auxiliary has a lot of things to say. We must be ready to listen to auxiliary to say it is part of this deal. Everybody is of the opinion the governor has a case to answer. My brother, my sister, what goes around will surely come around. Though, as far as this country is concerned, a lot of atrocities have been performed by these so-called leaders. They cannot all escape it. We know what transpired, but at the end of it all, they are getting to be exposed. This is the time, yes, and God will surely vindicate his people. Where is the body of Kokoro? What made auxiliary and his boy buy Kokoro? Who sent them? What did Kokoro do? Because he's supporting Yoruba Nation, because he's trying to make sure the people are peaceful, because he's trying to make sure there is peace in Yoruba land. With all the atrocities that the Fulani committed, yet some sort of governor still had the mind to say his people should go after the people fighting for the peace of Yoruba land, to the extent of beheading him. My brother, my sister, this is not funny at all. Everybody is out right now, and they have made it clear that the governor has a case to answer on this matter. All right, my brother, my sister, this is exactly what it is. On to this, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this, and then remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel for the first time. All right, thanks and God bless.